Ladies and gentlemen, the American jury and Bulldog Nation, we hope you had a wonderful Easter. In fact, unlike our normal sports dress, I'm in my pink and blue Easter shirt, and Nick looks like he just came from a family function because he did.
I did.
So here we are for our Easter show. Well, it's easy, right? Top story, the Masters. Right. Nick, what did you think about the Masters?
It was a great showing. I watched most of it, and our boy Jon Rahm took it for a second major.
Isn't he Spanish?
He's Spanish, the fourth Spaniard to win it.
Jon Rahm. But you know what? How about Phil Mickelson?
Yeah.
Phil Mickelson. How about that guy?
The oldest
guy to finish where he finished.
Right. He had a great day. Shot 8 under today. And
how about the weather this week?
My Lord. Yeah.
I can't believe that tree fell down, never killed anybody.
Did you see that?
I mean, it was like, holy cow. Nobody got crushed. But that was part of the story as well. Bad weather. All right, moving on. MASVIDAL. He is one of the best. 38 years old, loses, retires from the MMA. Mm-hmm. And Trump shows up with Kid Rock.
That was great.
And Dana White, and MASVIDAL helps lead the cheer in
Let's Go.
F. Joe Biden. Let's go, Brandon. I mean, pretty good.
Yeah, I don't watch it, and I didn't even know about this MASVIDAL guy, but
he's great.
I saw
he's crazy.
Yeah, I saw the highlights.
He grew up in Miami doing street fighting. That's what this guy did. He did street fights, bare-knuckle street fights.
Oh, okay.
I mean, he's tougher than... By the way, when I went down this week to the Trump event, 4 rows back were 2 seats for him and his wife, but they never came.
No.
I was hoping to get a picture with him.
Yeah.
My son would have really loved it.
I can't believe he's that old.
All right, do you pay attention at all to Bronny James?
Once in a while, I know what's going on with him.
Well, he just led his USA under-19 team against the world to win the world.
They're saying he led them, but he scored 11 points, missed his first 3 shots.
But he's a point guard.
He scored 11 points, and yes, they won.
Can you imagine? I think about this all the time. Okay, can you imagine the life that Bronny James has led? I mean, your father is LeBron James. You play basketball,
right?
I mean, can you imagine?
I'm sure it's wonderful.
I mean, how would you like to be him in high school?
Right,
Bronny James. All right, NBA play-in. Did you see it? My Lakers are in it. They host the New Orleans
Pelicans. Right.
But isn't it crazy? You gotta win the. There's some people picking the Lakers to win the West, and they're in the play-in.
The Cavs did this last year. You got to win 1 game, and then you play the winner of the next game.
Right.
And the Cavs won the first game, lost last year. But the Lakers are.
Well, the Cavs are in it.
Yeah, they're 4th seed. They play the Knicks.
All right, let's talk about some baseball. The Reds are already in the second last place in their division at 3 and 4.
They're playing well.
Oh, okay. Well, now they're 4 and 4, and they're still in 4th place.
I was coming in here ready to say the world's turning on its axis because the Indians are losing, the Reds are winning, but the Indians pulled out a 12-inning win today.
Well, they're 6 and 4 then.
Yes.
How about Tampa Bay is 8-0 unless they lost today?
9-0.
They're 9-0. They won today. So Tampa is 9-0. The big question in baseball, will Tampa go undefeated? Do you think they'll go undefeated?
Baseball equals out. They'll lose 9 games somewhere during the season.
All right. Big news locally in sports. MIXON has been recharged with aggravating menacing and a road rage incident. I personally feel sorry for him. I stand with MIXON. I want to know what the facts are. Now, when they say aggravated, just so you know, mine was just simply menacing, which means I scared somebody.
Okay.
It's scaring somebody. Aggravated menacing means there was a weapon.
Yeah, but they didn't.
I didn't have a gun going, I'm going to shoot you.
Apparently, they have no film of it because he has tinted windows and they couldn't film inside the car. This is what I heard the other day.
Well, we'll see what happens.
I hope he's all the way to that point.
By the way, Jason Williams of the Inquirer Sports has already jumped all over him and the Bengals. Like, they should have cut him a long time ago.
Well, they probably will.
Thank God I don't work for Jason Williams. He would have cut me. All right. And last but not least, we have an add-on. Tell us the big football news.
Odell Beckham Jr. to the Ravens for 1 year, $15 million.
50. He finally is signed.
Right.
$15 million.
Why wouldn't he go to the Jets with Aaron Rodgers? Because Aaron Rodgers isn't going to the Jets. I've been saying that.
Do you think Aaron Rodgers is going to be stuck with the Packers?
I think so. I mean, I really do.
That's going to be a funny situation because he's going to be playing for a team that clearly doesn't want him anymore, and he don't want to be there anymore.
I think the
That's
Packers
going to be
want
funny.
2 number ones or whatever, too many draft choices. The Jets are saying, wait, let's rethink.
Rodgers is too old for that much.
39.
Yeah, he's 39. I think Rodgers is a really good quarterback, probably worthy of a 7th-round pick. I mean, he's old. He's old.
He's 39, sure.
You know what? If I ran a football team, I would build my team from the draft. And key selective free agency signings that were not crazy. In other words, I'm talking about like that solid player. Don't go out in free agency and sign that marquee player. It seems to me that signing the marquee player rarely works out.
Rarely. And I mean, that's a nice thought. Everybody wants to do that. The way Belichick has always done it, he picks the smartest players no matter what position.
Right.
I mean, Wonderlic test. If you get a high score, he drafts you.
The Cowboys the Cowboys are a much better team in the last 5 or 6 years. Prior to that, before they built this team from the draft, they would sign all the crazy free agents. Mm-hmm. You know, they would sign, they'd sign, and it never worked.
Is Jerry's son involved now? Because they have gotten a lot better in the last 5 years.
He has been more involved.
He must have.
All right, anything that we forgot to add?
Yeah, I don't think so.
All right. Well, that's the sports. I predict Tampa Bay, I'm going to go out on a limb, will not go undefeated this year. Do you have any bold predictions?
161-1.
All right. This is the Bulldog with my buddy Nick Batista, our producer Josh, who overslept, but we got it done. Have a great week.
See ya.